Welcome to Twale TV. Yes, yesterday's podcast, we told you from this channel that Manchester United Leeds game is going to be one of those shocking results. And exactly so, Leeds were leading 2-0. In fact, it was a point gained for Manchester United against Leeds, who are relatively struggling in the relegation zone. Why are we saying this? Because we need to blow our own trumpet sometimes. This channel, there's something we're doing right. We keep calling it. It keeps coming through. And because we said it yesterday convincingly, you have to listen to yesterday's podcast. I said Leeds haven't suffered so much in terms of results, losing their manager, that this particular game, going to Old Trafford, is going to be the impetus needed. That's the exact grammar I used. The impetus needed for them to just go to war. And that's what they did. They could have beaten United. United didn't get a sniff at goal until about 68th minute. So we're proud of ourselves. If you have not been watching, please always watch this channel. Always follow us. So it's the only reason I came on here today. I was actually not in for it. I got so many things I wanted to do, and I thought I'm going to give the podcast a skip tonight. But then I thought, no, you can't. Go and blow your own trumpet. So that's what we're doing. We're proud of ourselves, and we're proud of you as well following us. So do follow us, because what we said yesterday just happened just as we said it. Because Leeds have always known their high energy, high tempo, high press kind of a team. And they were getting their acts together. Before the manager was sacked, they were getting better. So I thought, no, this is not going to be easy for United. Even though they've won 9 out of their 10 games at home, it's still irrelevant because they are playing Leeds. Especially with that brother, Gnonto. That brother, oh my. Anyway, we leave the football commentary for now. It's going to be a short one tonight. I quickly have to touch base on Southampton and their fans, okay? Southampton fans, you have to borrow yourself some brain, okay? You're not complaining about your manager who's won only one game out of the last 6 or 7. I really don't know what you expect. You got rid of a man, Ralph Hasenhuttl, who kept you in the Premier League with a very minimal budget for so long. He's been there for at least a few years, since Mark Hughes, I think he's been there, and he kept you in there. He had a bad spell. You got rid of him, and you got another relatively unknown manager with little or no budget, and you're losing games, and you're crying foul. Excuse me, who do you think you are? Southampton, please borrow yourself some brain, man. It's not your manager's fault. It's the way you run your club. So keep your mouth shut. Mechanu. Seriously. I remember West Ham fans doing the same thing some years ago. They were screaming at Sam Allardyce that, we don't like his style of play. We have history about our style of play, blah, blah, blah. And I kept saying to myself, look at these morons. Excuse my language, West Ham fans, apology. But still, you are morons because the guy took you from the championship. You were relegated. And Sam Allardyce brought you back to Premier League immediately. You didn't spend more than a season at the championship. And all of a sudden, a few months into the Premiership, you started complaining about his style of play. Why didn't you complain about his style of play when you were relegated? Why? Excuse me, I've had enough of fans doing this. It really gets on my skin when I hear fans trying to dictate a particular style of play that is, associated with them in their history. Forget your history. This is Premier League. You have to count your history from 1992 when Premier League started. Forget everything that happened from the 150 years or so ago till 1992. Forget it. This is a new league, Premier League. There are rules, there are ways you go about surviving and, keeping yourself in there. Okay? Look at Everton now. They made the same mistake. All the fans were demanding our style of play because they had an owner that came in and the guy was blowing money, getting top managers, not actually creating a top 4 club, but they were bringing in top 4 managers. The Ancelottis, what's my friend's name from Liverpool, Rafa Benitez. You brought those managers, you didn't give them the tools, you didn't give them the team, and you got rid of them. Of course, Ancelotti left for Real Madrid on his own accord, but you got rid of Benitez. If you had left Rafa Benitez, he would have delivered. I hope, well, they have no choice now anyway. Sean Dyche is definitely a match. It's a marriage made in heaven. It will put Everton where they belong. Top 10 of the Premier League. Number 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's where you belong, Everton. That is who you are presently. That is what your team that you have can achieve in this league. So don't get carried away with your emotions. I beg. Well, Southampton fans, they got me upset tonight anyway. Anyway, let's leave that. Let's look forward to the weekend matches. And apart from that, nothing major tonight. So I just thought I'll touch base on what really happened yesterday between Manchester United and Leeds, because we called it and then we were spot on. Big up to Twale TV Sports. Twale to ourselves. Even we're giving ourselves Twale. Twale to Twale TV Sports. Yes, so thank you, Lord loves you. And then we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Please do subscribe. Please do follow us. Go to the channel. Show some interest and some love now. Make you ginger me, I beg. All right then, folks. Let's catch up tomorrow again. And then that's it, really. Have a lovely evening. And we'll catch up again tomorrow. Hasta la vista, babies. Ciao. Southampton. Ìmọ̀ ìgbà tán di kíní tán bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí complain. Wọ́n ní ìranù.